After days away from her home,
They're all damaged, they're all gone.
Kathy Tolliday has finally returned to assess the full extent of Alfred's destruction.
Floodwaters rose very quickly Monday. And my son was on that letterman with the bubbling and the gurgling on the water.
Roads remain cut, rail lines damaged. For Greg Lockie, the floods brought an unwelcomed guest.
Into the big ones like that.
His property now infested with fire ants.
They are pretty dangerous. They do bloody hurt.
But pests weren't the only debris to wash ashore in the wake of the wild weather. Several suspicious packages, suspected drugs, were discovered along the Bundaberg coastline.
This is a dangerous substance that could be in these.
Cyclone-affected communities are rallying. Industrial cleaners are out in force, and flood victims are still counting the cost, with more than 34,000 damage claims so far.
Kind of watching your happy place sink kind of thing, so my heart sunk and yeah, it was just devastating.
The owners of this pottery studio and cafe, like so many other businesses across southeast Queensland, are now in insurance limbo, wondering if they're covered or if they're not, and how this disaster will affect their premiums.
This is certainly a time that we want to see insurers respond quickly to Australians in need and not get them bogged down in paperwork.
Meanwhile, the Australian Defence Force and police are door-knocking vulnerable residents in Hervey Bay, many still without power.
They're concerned just that some of these may be elderly citizens that are isolated without family and friend support.
One of those is PJ Mancini, whose apartment complex has been relying on a generator for essential appliances. But without a working elevator, it's been a struggle.
I have emphysema and climbing up the stairs is a nightmare for me.
A mammoth clean-up is still ahead. Lexi Hamilton-Smith, ABC News, Brisbane.